Butler. May I ask you, plain and straight, do you feel it was sabotage, his appointment, Steve McLaren's appointment as head coach at the Reggae Boys?
I believe that when you want to pick a coach that you can control, you always are going to pick a losing coach, a coach that is weak. Yeah?
No offense.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah? No offense.
So when you pick a coach that is weak, you can tell him what to do.
What do you make of his resignation immediately after the game?
Do you realize that his resignation was 3 pages long and he read it right after the match?
Yeah, you don't type that up immediately after the match. He had that prepared.
Exactly. Yep. Why did he have it prepared?
Because he didn't know them did I go lose?
Because he did not intend to win.
Right, so Craig Butler just came on the Fix podcast. Say, bro, you get me also, and this made perfect sense. This is basically Craig Butler explaining how Steve McLaren has sabotaged Jamaica national team. Bro, right after Jamaica lost, right after Jamaica drew with QSO, right, at the National Stadium, right after the match, Steve McLaren read out his resignation letter. Who the fuck type up a resignation letter have put down already after a match? Who the fuck does that?
Fresh drop.
You don't write that. You don't have that in mind. Say, just in case. No. You have all intents and purposes. Say, we are going to win this game.
And even if you did that and you didn't do it knowing you were going to sabotage, it showed that you don't believe in us one hell. You don't believe in this country. And when you dust off your little tail and you're gone back to England and go push up your foot, cock up your foot in a cushy like a home and you're gone and you're going to drink evening, afternoon tea.
Or a pint at the pub.
Yeah? We there. I feel it. Yeah?
Yeah.
I spoke with a journalist from England today. He asked me for an interview. And he said, he said, you know, it's very strange, the appointment of Steve McLaren, given his history and record. If you want to qualify for a World Cup, or you pick a man who get fired from England team, get fired from this,
less than a year.
I think the man got FC 20 and less than 6 months him gone.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I'm not saying the guy is not a nice guy. He smiles a lot. He's very affable and, hi, how you doing, Craig? Nice to meet you.
Well, maybe JFF believing in him.
No, you cannot believe in somebody that is a failure.
Maybe.
The only time, okay. If you, all right, let me ask you a question, right? You don't want a husband who can provide for you?
No.
If a man come and can provide for 10 women before you gonna want him come and be your husband?
Well, maybe I can change it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Bro, you need to watch an interview, bro. You need to watch an interview. Because I'm literally, honestly, never did I made it this way. Who the fuck does that? I know, so when I was literally watching the press conference with Steve McLaren, I really saw much reading a paper, and I was like, you're reading a paper to tell that you are resigning, bro? How does that make sense? Bro, everything that Craig Butler is saying now is totally facts. I've been saying this from day one. I have been saying this from day one. The first matches that Jamaica started playing for the World Cup qualifiers, the best players are not starting. Majority of them is starting, without a doubt. You know? Like Cephas is starting, Palmer has been starting, you know, Damian Lowe has been starting, King has been starting. But there are always some missing players not starting, like Shaman Nicholson, which Whisper, since Whisper come in, Dixon. I understand that it's not all of the player, but bro, if you have a team, you want to qualify for the World Cup, you basically can start all the winning team, right? Bro, look on. Remember, Jamaica start those 2 match good, right? The third match Jamaica played, we lost to QSO. That's the first time I was playing them. Bro, everything makes sense now. Everything that Steve McLaren is saying is making total sense. How do you hire a coach like that? Bro, everything that's Craig Butler is saying makes total sense, bro. You get me? I say with records like that, there's no way Jamaica should have appointed a coach like this. There's no way. And the thing about this is, Jamaica have a lot of good coach right here in Jamaica. You know, and I understand most of them have been appointed for Jamaica national.
Hold on now. Hold on. That can put food on the table for your children. No. So if you select that person,
he's a nice
you're not
guy.
selecting him. Hold on now. You're not selecting him because you believe that he can provide. You're selecting him because he might be a runt that you can tell what to do.
True.
Go clean up the yard, little boy. Go on and wash my panty them.
Okay.
You understand?
I mean, even when you Jagger, that's that. Even when you look opposite the aisle, a coach in Dick Advocate who has a track record of success, right? We couldn't hire a coach of that magnitude. Curacao coach, yeah. He was even on the touchline, by the way.
Hello.
He was even on the touchline.
Wait,
Hello.
he wasn't on the field like.
Him never there.
He was away.
He had some family sitting.
All right, but let me ask you a question.
is unheard
Have you
of.
thought about the fact, right, that in hiring Steve,
Fresh drop.
they maybe didn't really care or believe that we would make it to the World Cup, or it didn't really matter? What was the real agenda in hiring a loser?
Because everybody said, Craig, that this World Cup was a sure World Cup. I can quote somebody say if Jamaica don't make it, then can put on football. That's how sure everybody was that we would have made it.
I have a question. Let me ask. Wait. Let me ask. Hold on.
Just raise a next question before that. I want to get to that the question.
All right, go on.
Why you feel is the agenda?
May I ask you a question?
All right, asking the question to ask the question to the question. Yeah.
Here's the question, right? This is what I feel.
Okay.
If I want to make it to the World Cup and you are being paid $6 million Jamaican per month, I want to make it to the World Cup. I say, say $2 million USA. I want to make it to the World Cup. What happens to a man with no integrity? Is it possible? And I'm not saying it is or that this happened.
For sure.
I'm saying, is it possible that the decisions you make could seriously be undermining the success of the team because you have a different agenda?
So who is he working for the USA?
No. I'm not saying he is. Maybe he's just
or JFF.
Maybe he's just incompetent. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Not
what would be the bigger agenda for
maybe he's
you?
just incompetent. But you have Cephas in Trinidad. I was there, right? And Trinidad are ballers. No baller, right?
Yeah.
But we're getting it. I'm a countering through Cephas side. And Cephas I run left the man, run left him 3 times and score one of them. 3 minutes later, he take off the man. Not an injury. You take off the man.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does not make sense.
preserve him.
King gets injured.
Right after.
King gets injured, and the natural choice to put on is Damian Lowe. Because Damian Lowe was vice captain and centre back in the team, and you know Damian full of heart.
Yes, he is.
And I think for put on the little youth, you just capping for the first time first.
That was an unbelievable decision. By the way.
So
Listen, Craig face a while ago.
We were all Craig's.
Craig looks
All
so
of us had Craig's face
dejected.
after that Trinidad game.
It's
Based on them
him
decision.
just a flashback a while ago, and him just like
Ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Man looks so sad.
The whole of Jamaica and reggae boys fan them were
you
before
need to
that
understand this,
decision.
you know.
Oh God.
Love my country, you know.
Yeah.
I can live in Italy right now, you know. Can live in France, can live anywhere in the world, you know. I would prefer to come Jamaica, get up every morning with my sick self, go out training, develop the youth them, go on my evening time and sleep, you know. Work on the Chilean
team in the past. And the thing about this is we are basically appointing a coach to qualify for a World Cup. And which other coach in this world is going to believe and know the players other than a Jamaica coach? Which other coach, bro? Bro, the fact that we have so much talented coach, the fact that we have so much talented players in Jamaica, you're telling me that we could not appointed one of these talented coach? We could not? Bro, there's a lot of coaches in Jamaica that could have done this job. And the reason being why everybody is saying that Steve McLaren has sold the match. Bro, if I really look on everything that has been taking place in the matches, the starting, bro, who start those, bro, come on, bro. This make total sense, dog.